All right, guys, welcome back. Just another review for another cool piece I've added to the collection. This is, in my opinion, one of the best contenders for the best tool watch out there. And let me explain why. So what you have here is a Sinn UX. However, it's probably in its most upgraded form, which is the UX S. So what does the S mean? So first of all, take a look. It's completely PVD coated. And what it is it's a UX, as you've seen previously on my channel, the other UX. This is the fully tegimented bezel, case, and clasp, as well as PVD coated. So this is the most wear resistant version. And frankly, the coolest looking, because you don't see them often, fully blacked out. And here it is on Sinn rubber, with the tegimented PVD blacked out clasp. And here's why it's the ultimate tool watch in my opinion. So the UX, just so everyone's aware, is a quartz ETA watch. It is powered by what some would call a high accuracy quartz movement by ETA. It is completely oil filled. And here's the power of that oil filling. And take a look. As I rotate it to almost in line, you can still see it. Now on a normal sapphire air-filled watch, visibility at that angle goes. So this is part of their EZM line, which is meant to be a mission timer by Sinn. This watch is rated for 5,000 meters of depth, as you can see there, which is crazy. You're never going to go that deep, but it's crazy. The other thing that's crazy is it's only 13.5, maybe 14 millimeters thick, which means it's very, very thin compared to some of the watches like the Sea Dweller or maybe even the newer Omega Planet Oceans for the depth. Even the Sinn U1 or U2, which are rated for 1,000 and 2,000 meters individually, are much thicker than this. So that's a great feature. So you get a killer watch, the most insane. And again, we're, guys like us, we're always chasing the specs of a watch. No one's going to really go that deep. But that's one of the benefits of this. It's got a screw down crown, which you only end up setting or needing to unscrew once a month, maybe to set the date again, going from the 30th to 31st or even the 28th, 29th of the month to the next month. This has what I think is still the best bezel action out of the entire Sinn line. It is almost like a rifle clicking. There's almost no backplay, and it's just perfect. What else? So this tegimented surface and PVD coated keeps the watch looking beautiful. Now this version is not available in the United States through Watch Buys, so this was purchased internationally by its previous owner, and I was lucky enough to find it. It is really cool, and I think what I'll do is when it needs to go into Sinn for its battery change, probably in 6 to 7 years, I'm going to request they make this the UX GSG9 version. So I'll have them flip the crown up here and flip the dial and put in a white seconds hand for that ultimate sleeked out look. Other than that, it's got the form-fitted Sinn rubber, which is really, really nice and supple. I just got to get the right size, so this is still something I'm waiting to do. This came from its previous owner. It's very tight for me, and so I have to just get new rubber, because this rubber, again, is cut to length for the owner. This is the first time I've had the butterfly clasp, and I'll be honest, I think it's a little bit more comfortable than the huge diver's clasps that usually come on these Sinns. And again, this is tegimented, and you can see it's got a little bit of wear. But here's the benefit of this, is it has micro adjust holes. So you got 2 positions on each, allowing you to have like three combos, or 4 combos, which makes it that much better, because once you cut these rubber positions off, you can't go back, and so it's that much easier to get. yeah, I think it's the ultimate tool watch because you can totally beat on it. It flies under the radar. It is extremely accurate. I think, you know, since I've had it, it's keeping atomic time with the atomic clocks, and I use that online to kind of set my time for all my watches. So this becomes the regulator for all my atomic watches. I time them or set the time to them per this watch. Again, one of the coolest watches out there, and I know every time I show this off to friends or even the other UX GSG9, a lot of people give me compliments, and then, you know, the true watch guys are always like, well, what is that watch? And that's really cool because it looks from far like a digital watch because of how legible this is. And again, love the sword hands, love the dial, love how it's clean. And that hydro means it's oil filled. So there you go. Just a brief overview of the Sinn UX S.